Nigel Farage has finally won a seat in the House of Commons. He has just been elected in Clacton in Essex to represent that seat in Westminster. What does this mean? Well, step one of his People's Revolt is now complete. It doesn't really matter how many seats Reform win elsewhere. What matters is Nigel Farage being in Westminster, where he will now claim to speak on behalf of the British people against an elite that is self-serving, corrupt, neglectful and dismissive of the rest of the country. What is step two in this revolt? Well, Nigel Farage needs to build a serious, well-organised, efficient party organisation across the country. He needs to now attract defections from the Conservative Party and indeed other political parties. He needs to develop a national strategy for taking over conservatism, and he needs to start getting people much more interested in what his revolt is really all about. I suspect what he'll be doing in the coming days is issuing a big invitation to the British people to join his People's Revolt, and if he's clever, he'll be situating that above left and right, above Labour and the Conservatives. The other thing to keep an eye on now is, remember, the game has changed. Step one was all about going after the Tories, smashing the Tories in many of their seats, costing the Conservative Party as many seats as possible. Step two in this People's Revolt is now going to be focused much more on Labour, going into those seats like the Red Wall, the Northern Industrial Heartlands, and really attacking the Labour Party on issues like migration, woke ideology, and for failing to give voice to ordinary British people. So make no mistake, by getting into Parliament, Nigel Farage has just upped the ante. He is now taking his revolt into the heart of Westminster. So stay tuned, mattgoodwin.org. Join us on the Substack with 40,000 like-minded people. Hit like and subscribe if you're watching this video on YouTube. I will see you soon.